Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were back in public view on Saturday night. Not at an NFL game, not at an award show, but courtside in Cleveland as the Cavaliers faced the New York Knicks in Game 3 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The appearance happened on May 23 at Rocket Arena, close to Kelce's hometown roots. Swift and Kelce were photographed in the front row, talking, smiling, and cheering for the Cavaliers as the playoff game unfolded. For most couples, a basketball game would be a simple night out, but for Swift and Kelce, every public appearance now gets read against a much bigger timeline. The latest confirmed update is straightforward. The engaged couple attended the Cavaliers and Knicks playoff game together, sat courtside, and drew a major response from fans inside the arena. Kelce wore a Cavs hat and leaned into the hometown moment, while Swift appeared beside him in a casual black and denim look. But the reason this outing drew attention was not only the celebrity sighting, it came after a series of recent appearances that have made Swift and Kelce more visible again, even as they continue keeping the most personal details of their relationship private. The first confirmed part of the timeline goes back to 2023, when Swift and Kelce were first publicly linked. What began as a sports and music crossover story became one of the most watched celebrity relationships in the world. Swift appeared at Chiefs games, Kelce became a regular subject of entertainment coverage beyond football. And over time, the public story moved from early dating speculation to confirmed appearances, family moments, and eventually an engagement. That engagement was announced publicly on August 26, 2025, through a joint Instagram post. The caption played directly into the couple's public image, describing an English teacher and a gym teacher getting married. Since then, the biggest confirmed detail has also been the most guarded one. They are engaged, but their wedding plans have not been laid out publicly. For verified entertainment updates without the rumors, subscribe to Startline Entertainment. The next development came through their recent travel and public outings. People reported that earlier in May, Swift and Kelce were seen in London, attended wedding festivities in Greece connected to Chiefs defensive and George Karlaftis, and were later spotted in New York. On May 16, they were seen arriving hand-in-hand at a dinner party in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Days before that, Swift was seen at dinner in the West Village with her parents and brother. That matters because the Cleveland appearance did not happen in isolation. It was part of a wider public pattern. Swift and Kelce have been seen more often in recent weeks, but still without giving a detailed public update about their private plans. Then came Cleveland. The location added another layer. Kelce grew up in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and has long been associated with Cleveland sports fandom. The Associated Press reported that he was animated while cheering for the Cavaliers, and that fans reacted strongly when the couple was shown inside the arena. This was not just a neutral celebrity courtside appearance. It was Kelce showing up near home, supporting a team tied to his own sports identity, with Swift beside him during a high-profile playoff game. The game itself also had real stakes. Cleveland was facing New York in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Cavaliers were trying to avoid falling into a deeper series deficit. By halftime, the Knicks were ahead. By the end, New York won 121-108, taking a commanding lead in the series. That final score matters because it separates the public spectacle from the basketball reality. Swift and Kelce drew attention, but the game's outcome belonged to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson led New York with 30 points, and the Cavaliers were left facing a much tougher path forward. Still, the public focus around Swift and Kelce continued because their appearance created several smaller moments inside the larger event. People reported that the couple were handed a stuffed plushie from the team and fans. AP reported that Kelce was shown on the arena scoreboard, lifted the energy of the crowd, and reacted playfully during the game. Those moments gave the appearance the kind of visibility that travels quickly across sports, entertainment, and social media coverage. The careful point is that none of this confirms anything new about their wedding timeline. It confirms a public outing, a courtside date night, and their continued visibility as an engaged couple. It does not confirm a wedding date, a private plan, or any behind-the-scenes decision. That distinction is important because online conversation around Swift and Kelce often moves faster than confirmed information. A public appearance can become a theory within minutes. A glance, outfit, location, or seating choice can turn into speculation. But the verified story here is simpler and more useful. They appeared together in Cleveland at a major NBA playoff game, during a period when they have been stepping out more frequently. There is also a reason the Cavaliers setting stood out. Swift has been seen supporting Kelce in football spaces before, including Chiefs games. But this outing placed them in a different sports world, connected more directly to Kelce's Ohio background. For viewers following the relationship timeline, Cleveland served as a reminder that Kelce's public identity is not only Kansas City. His hometown roots still shape where he shows up and how he connects with fans. At the same time, Swift's presence kept the story firmly in the entertainment lane. Her appearances at major sports events have repeatedly crossed over into broader pop culture coverage. This courtside moment was another example of how one public outing can become both a celebrity update and a sports-side storyline. What remains unclear is what, if anything, the couple wants the public to take from the appearance beyond the obvious. There was no major public statement attached to the game. No new wedding detail was announced. No official explanation was needed. They simply attended the game together. The current confirmed status is that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce remain publicly engaged, have continued making selective public appearances, and were photographed together at the Cavaliers-Knicks playoff game in Cleveland on May 23. The bigger picture is that their relationship continues to unfold in a careful balance. They appear publicly enough to keep the timeline visible, but they have not turned their private plans into a public schedule. And that may be the clearest takeaway from the Cleveland game. Even in a packed arena, with cameras on them and fans reacting around them, Swift and Kelce still kept the actual update simple. They showed up, cheered for Cleveland, became part of the night's conversation, and left the bigger questions for another day.